So this is the lineup for the women's 100 metres final, with the two favourites, Bev Peterson from Canterbury and Andrea Wade from Auckland in lanes 3 and 4. Others to look for, Morag McMillan from Waikato in 5, and a promising young up-and-coming athlete from Hawke's Bay, Poverty Bay, Briar Toop in lane 7. Champion for 3 of the past 4 years, Andrea Wade of Auckland, 1984, 85 and 87, and her reign has only been interrupted by the woman to her left in the red and the black, Bev Peterson, 30 years of age, and look at it, she really is psyched up for this race. She first ran at these championships way back in 1970. And we shouldn't forget this young lady either, just 15 years of age, Briar Toop from Hawke's Bay, Poverty Bay, one of the country's promising young junior athletes who's probably on her way to the World Junior Championships in Canada later this year.
And it's a real contrast here between the up-and-coming young Briar Toop, very young, potential World Junior competitor, and the immensely experienced Bev Peterson, with the woman who's dominated New Zealand sprinting for the last 4 or 5 years, Andrea Wade, in the middle lane. Those are the three to watch: Peterson in the red, Andrea Wade in lane 4, and Briar Toop in the lane nearest to the camera.
It's a 7-lane track here at Porritt Stadium. Peterson in 3, Wade in 4, and Toop in 7. And away first time, and a very good start by Bev Peterson. Look, she just flew out of those blocks, and she's already got a couple of metres on Andrea Wade. Bev Peterson, and she's running away from the champion. Peterson at the age of 30 gets there. That's a magnificent victory for Bev Peterson, who wins back the title she won in 1986. And she takes it off Andrea Wade, who really didn't recover at all from an absolutely explosive start from the Canterbury. And that really is where she won this race.
Bev Peterson, an immensely strong and aggressive runner. And as they rise now to the gun, and away Peterson goes, she's strong, she's very stocky. And away they go, and Peterson flies out of the blocks there, this stocky, sturdy, but very smooth running Cantabrian, who's been running in these championships since 1970. Briar Toop, nearest to the camera, is showing up very well at this stage as Andrea Wade now begins to make her challenge, but Peterson holds her off as they come near to the tape. Peterson still keeping that gap there, and it's a tremendous win for this very experienced and very strong Canterbury runner over the favourite, who's dominated the race for the last several years, Andrea Wade, who's just now crossing the line in second place. With the young Hawke's Bay runner, a member of Sylvia Potts's very rising squad there on the East Coast, Briar Toop takes third.
And 30-year-old Bev Peterson, well, life may begin at 40 for Elizabeth Taylor, but for sprinters, particularly for Bev Peterson, life begins at 30. She has won the New Zealand Women's 100 metres championship title, heading out the defending champion Andrea Wade by 15 100ths of a second, and the Hawke's Bay, Poverty Bay junior Briar Toop in a very